Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. My life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless. edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless.
not want to miss it out because again we've got some outstanding teams in front of us. Even if I'm looking at the data of all of these teams, you already know it's going to be Clown 5 up against Maksat in the grand finals. But before that, right now we're going to have a match between Vilixum and FS Esports for the third place. Now without any further ado, let's quickly jump into the drafting phase as we can already see it going on the screen. As we're going to be looking at the bands, it's going to be a Hoopa as well as the Umbreon from both of those sides. Now again, FS are actually playing in on the orange side, while on the purple it is Velixium. And seeing at the priority picks coming in from their side, a Clefable along with a Glaceon, with a Buzzwole and into a Lapras and a Leafeon. We already know it's a very solid composition. A lot of these teams love to go for a Lapras pick. As soon as they ban out a Hoopa, they lock in a Lapras. We have been knowing this meta has been going in for quite a while now. So I think so working around it, it's actually a pretty solid idea. While on the other side, if you're looking at FS Esports, banning out the Umbreon, a pretty solid job because that's the normal standard ban we usually see. Picking up a Blastoise along with a Slowbro, Blissey, Venusaur. So really loving the fact that they're also going with a very solid meta composition. But here's the thing, right? Yeah, we know that Venusaur as well as Blastoise, both of them have been buffed out really well. And they're probably going to run Venusaur with the Solar Beam because we've seen players and teams going in for this kind of composition wherein they take two ranged Pokemons and they kind of use those ranged abilities. So I think so in this situation, Lapras, Buzzwool, they would have to get way too deep into the backline of the enemies in order to catch Venusaur as well as the Mew. And honestly, I believe Buzzwool's entire job would be to probably get Blastoise off position, basically just give him a super slam and then bring him into your own team. But we're gonna have the thoughts onto that later as we will be jumping into the CS:GO Ruins. It is the third place matchup between both of these teams, and it is a best of three situation. Let's see if it's going to be Velixium or FS who's going to take the lead in this one. As again, some standard rotations coming in from the teams early on. No thing out of the ordinary. The Mew and Slowbro in the bottom side, and on the other side, it's a Lapras as well as an Eevee. Leafeon playing it on that side means he's going to be taking some decent chunk of damage right from Mew because we know how important and how solid in the early game Slowbro and Mew's combination is. But again, Lapras, pretty solid, pretty tanky, and they're going to try and steal away. Again, some good chunk of damage being dealt. Lapras quite low in the HP though, will be able to retreat. But if we look at the top side now where the contest is actually going on, you can see a Squirtle as well as the Buzzwool. They are maintaining the distance, they're maintaining that gap. Now, it's a Venusaur into the jungle coming in on the one side, while on the other, you already know it's a Glaceon. While again, looking at the bees fight going in, it's kind of divided between both of them. But eventually, I think so. It's not going to be a lot of problem coming in for Leafeon because you know he's just going to jump in towards the back. He is going to go in for that dive, and the amount of burst damage that a Leafeon can deal is absolutely mind-boggling. And on the top side as well, we saw the trades going here and there, but eventually it was Willixium who were able to come out on top. Now again, if we're looking at the constant lane pressure that is coming in from you again right onto his head. Now will be fourth one shot that Leafeon was waiting for. He finally got it. And eventually now it will help him as well as the Lapras to probably try and have an advantage in that lane. But again, that's going to be for how things are going to turn out later on. Because we'll probably be focusing down on the bottom Reggie objective as well as the top Reggie Lecky, because yet again the bees are going to be divided. However, on the top side, we're finally seeing a very decent win coming in for FS. We know their win condition and they're going to try and play onto that one, but Buzzwool, why? With that slam, it was actually insane. Couldn't pick anyone off though, but still, almost got something in that situation. Now, Blaster is just going to surf out of that. And in the meantime, Mew was able to steal away the Registeel as well. Now, that is something that is going to hurt the side of Velixium because They could not win out the top fight. They could not take the bottom Reggie objective. They've got to change things around. They've got to take their farm and also move on towards the Reggie Lecky to try and equalize the lost EXP as well as the gold. Not exactly the goal, AOS energy. And in the meantime, Blasto just finds an opening to quickly take away the tier 1 on that top side, giving his team even more advantage. So things are not turning out really well for Willixio. But again, if you're just looking at the compositions, yes, you know that there's a Leafeon, there's a Glaceon. It's going to be a burst of damage in mid game and probably towards the late game. But on the other side, there's a Venusaur, there's also a Blastoise. You know that they come online as soon as they hit level 7. Also, now they would be able to, we can say, kind of isolate those fights that would be coming in front of them, because Glaceon, Leafeon, they could not directly approach them. Regieleki being taken as well from the side of FS. So it's going to be not a major problem for the side of Elysium to defend it. Maybe they've got Buzzwood for the front line, but oh my goodness, Solar Beam damage coming in as well as the blocker from Blastoise. They all followed up perfectly, and Mew takes down Clippable. That's the healer taken care of. And in the meantime, Leafeon is trying to deal that damage. Will be able to take one down. Glaceon gets that pick, and Lapras follows it up with more. Buzzwood was able to finish off Blastoise. And my oh my, this attack has backfired to the members of FS, but they still try to capitalize on the back of it as they will be pushing down bottom. But their top tier 1 is going down whatsoever. It's not going to survive. Blastoise still wants to try. He still wants to defend it. He's actually able to. And it's just 8A of energy remaining on that top goal post. But the follow-up, it's now there. Let's see as well. Mew going in for some long-range fights. And that's going to be Blastoise getting one. And try and follow it up on the Lapras as well. But not be able to do so. Solar Beam long range. Mew dealing a decent amount of damage, not just quite getting the kill. There's not a massive level disparity coming in between either of these teams. Now Buzzwool does seem to be in a very awkward position, will be taken down. No way he was surviving that. And Venusaur as well taking care of Glaceon, Leafeon falling. That is the things going southwards, things going haywire, and there's absolutely no way Clippable is going to survive that one. But he actually does. For some reason. No, not for long. Not for long. 196 and 80. There's a total score difference coming in, and now they actually want to go in for the chase as well, because Glaceon as well as Lapras, they actually want to go in for a full-on back fight. Venusaur with such a low HP will be able to run away. Leaf Blade not connecting. Leafeon just needs to get that pick whatsoever, as Lapras was able to take care of Mew. Lapras actually used the right move, so I don't think that was a very good decision unless he'll be able to bring it back up. And Blastoise able to take down Leafeon. That's going to give him some decent EXP advantage. While on the other side, plus again low HP. Taken care of once, as Blastoise gets a 2K Cliffable, not surviving. Leafeon just going to go towards the top to get some extra chunk of farm, while Glaceon as well moving back into the jungle. They know they've lost the fight, they can't do anything there. And Blair on the Venusaur also getting the maximum upgrade of Giga Drain and Petal Dance. Now I expected him to go solar, but eventually just decided not to go with it. Solar Beam was just something he does not want to go on. Still, with the Giga Petal combination, I'd say it kind of works really well as well if you really want to go in for a very solid front line. And seeing how Blastoise can also go in for that dive, I think so it's a very solid choice. However, the position of Mew not very good. In the meantime, Venusaur taken down low. I love the way they're actually juggling the damage, as again Lapras will be frontlining. That's Clippable using the Unite move. And Blastoise has been taken down. Regieleki control stolen away. Leafeon is trying to make sure that Slowbro is not getting anything onto them. But in the meantime, Venusaur again jumping in with a Giga Drain Petal Dance combination. And that's going to be Buzzwool taking care of Slowbro. Glaceon using the Unite move as well. Solar Beam coming in from Mew, but he should be taken down in this fight. And for now, it's going to be Blissey taking care of Venusaur, going in for the Unite move. Will he be able to get one? The question is, and it has been answered perfectly, but Mew stole that kill away, as even the Rayquaza has been spawned. So no Regieleki for either of them. They're actually all going in for probably the score. Leafeon taken down by Rayquaza. That is just a massive misplay coming in as Blastoise steals it away, and Venusaur gets a pick on Glaceon, and that is going to be done. And Dusted thing coming in for the side of Felicium. It is FS winning out in this first game. Absolutely brilliant performance coming in from them. And my, oh my, that was a crazy game coming in. But since the starting till the end, we just realized that it was entirely FS having that control. Even though I think so, the drafts were pretty decent from both the side. It kind of ended up in a situation wherein there was not enough long range damage coming in from Vilixium, and that is exactly where Mew was able to strike perfectly. Now, looking at the scoreboard as well, my goodness, in total, we're going to see 90 MAB rating coming in for Blair. Blastoise with 80 as well, and on the other side, Rook with 74. Not a very high scoring game. It was still pretty low, 196 and 96, and that is because we basically ended up hitting the surrender at a minute and a 30-minute mark. But a very solid game nonetheless. But it's just first game, right? We still have two more remaining. So you might want to jump into the second one real quick. But before that, we'll be heading into a very small break. So make sure to stay tuned. In the meantime, hit that like button and click on the subscribe button as well as, again, we will be right back after this one short break. Make sure to stay tuned.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and
अरे लॉल पहले बताता हूँ. Welcome back, everyone. You all are watching Extraction Showdown series. Again, we are witnessing the best of three matchup for the third place. But again, we've just seen first one, which actually ended up being in favor of FS. We're gonna move forward for the next one as well. So, without any further ado, let's quickly jump into the game. As again, it's going to be the second match between both of these teams. If FS wins this, then they will be moving to the third place, solidifying their position. But if in case Malixium win it, then we will be forced to watch a game number 3 as well. And I really want to witness the game 3 between both of these teams because they are playing absolutely miraculous. Again, the draft coming in between both of these teams. Oh, my early fights being taken and won by the side of FS. So they are kind of pushing their position and their advantage as well as their momentum from the previous one. But they see on the Blissey this time around, we're not going to see any mist and mine coming in from either of them. But they're still going in with almost the same kind of composition. While on the other side, this time we're seeing a Trevenant and a Delphox. I was expecting to probably see a Delphox coming in, but Trevenant not so much. Because the Leafeon has been stolen with this time from Berserk. He goes for the Leaf Blade. Did not connect out to the EV counterpart on the other side, but Revenant definitely losing 50% of his HP would have to play it safe. As Tasni with the Icicle Spears, gonna deal a decent amount of damage, but that's just a slow bro. He's there to take damage. His Venusaur will probably be trying to take, let's see, Cliffable down, but not just going in their favor. Berserk, super low HP, will also be able to get a good score coming in, but on the other side, and towards that bottom, it's a full 5-man stack by Velixium. The question is what they want to accomplish with it. They quickly want to go and take the tier 1 down on the bottom side as we're still going to see some kind of resistance coming in from Snow He's trying to save it. But I don't think so. He's going to stand either. He's fallen down, but on the other side, we're now going to see support coming in from PYZ, who will be just brought back into the 5-man stack. And now it's just Leafeon. That has been a massive Leaf Blade connecting from him. And what a way to play that one. Berserk. That is absolutely brilliant. And even the tier 1 on the top side has been taken down, and the trade is there. So there's not a huge difference in scoring whatsoever. It's going to be another spam happening. This time it's spam being used. But the idea is the same. They want to take someone on the side of FS and get them in the back line, but oh no, they're going to fall down back into their base as that's going to be Registeel stolen away by Venusaur, and also 2 KO streak as Revenant falls. He's not as tanky as you would expect him to be, and even Glaceon has been taken down. One on the bottom side. In shambles, there's even Elfog super low, and the combo coming in from Blastoise, as well as the Leaf. Absolutely brilliant. Funsy would just be moving backwards, just be kiting around, and now they basically lost control of their entire jungle farm there. But Leafeon will away the red, and also running out, quickly stacking up, going in for some chunks of. There's an energy scores on tier 1 on the top, but that's about it. They'll be moving backwards. I love the way how FS are pushing their advantage and then also going backwards. But oh no, my goodness, Berserk! He is just outwardly gets a 2k. Now will probably be taken down, and the answer is absolutely no, because the support from his team is just right there. Delphox got deleted. That's the Regieleki being taken away. I do not see any way in this game FS throws it away unless we're going to see Velixium bringing out the comeback of their lifetime. They've got some extra chunk of farms, extra chunk of Pokemons, but for now what they need is a chunk of kills onto FS, which they're not getting whatsoever, because Blastoise gets a massive Unite in that backline, also gets a 2 KO streak, and there's no one who's going to survive. Machamp and Cliffable, they've been respawned, quickly coming back in, but they will be losing their tier 2 up top. It's 282 and 83, and that score will probably increase even further. The level disparity is just there. There's absolutely no way. Oh my goodness, Berserk. He's just choking them in their own jungle, not giving them any kind of farm whatsoever. And the combination coming in of that Solar Blade, that damage is just insane. The steal has been taken away, so that's some kind of redemption for the side of Velixium, but can they convert it into any kind of fix? Leafeon, not getting a combination perfect. Will be targeted. Was targeted in the long range by Glaceon. Revenant was able to take Slowbro down, but again, Blastoise with a superb Unite. Connects on to multiple as Venusaur will also be jumping in towards that back. Delphox joins in. Can he find something? That is the question. Answer is absolutely no, as PYZ just deletes him. And I believe it was an eject button combination coming in from him. That was brilliant move yet again. FS are just... They're just out farming. They're outscaling anyone on the side of Velixium. And again, looking at their position, they're so well positioned even towards the Regieleki. They don't seem to have any kind of threat camping in those bushes. Venusaur is taking his own farm, and everyone else is trying to steal away as much farm from the side of Vilixium as possible. And again, there's absolutely no way we see any kind of comeback from this situation unless we see some good combinations coming in, but that's not how it's going to happen. As yet again, the champ just deleted, but Trevenant goes in for a good button hammer combination. Look at the backline, as there's just two people handling four of them out there. And yet again they fall. Finally, this is the opening that everyone on the side of Elixir were waiting for as they triple that up. The 3 kills in that one. Trevenant could be taken down by Regileki if he's not that safe, but Glaceon should be able to take him out. And no steals coming in whatsoever. Leafeon just trying to go in for a nasty cheeky play. Will be able to run backwards. No advantage gained from Regileki, but one thing is for sure, with the level disparity that there was, it has been quickly dealt with and everything's been taken care of as of now because we are all seeing level 11s and 12s on the board, just a couple of level 13s on the side of FS. Should not hurt them a lot. Maxon on the Delphox needs to hit that 13 as well. He's currently just so very close. There's just 1/10 remaining. But on the other side, you can see Leafeon. Oh my goodness, Machamp got deleted with that slow-bro combination. And Delphox is not going to survive that either. But alright, some kind of redemption as Glaceon taking care of Leafeon. But on the other side, is everyone just getting wiped off one after the other as it's a 2 KO streak by Venusaur. And everyone will be taken down. That's just Glaceon remaining, but only for so long as it's FS. But moving forward, are they going to try and take the tier 2 down? No, they're not pushing their advantage. So just send Blastoise there and that's it. Everything is just in scramble for Vilixium. They're trying to find some opening, but now FS are not going to give them any. Proper disciplined play coming in from their side, and Vilixium, they will have 30 more seconds to work with probably. They've got to take the Rayquaza. They're going in for that fight. They're kind of chunking him down, but everyone on the side of FS are just right there. And this is the combo that we've been witnessing for so long, and it's been working out so perfectly for them. Again, taking everyone out from Vilixium, and that's Trevenant not gonna survive. He'll be deleted. Everyone finally falling yet again. That's basically the second wipe they've done in the final stretch mark, solidifying their lead, and now are also going to secure the Rayquaza. No one would be able to steal it away from them whatsoever. Slowbro steals it away though. Well, everyone on the side of Vilixium just standing inside their brace. I'll probably try and get a couple of kills as the redemption, but that's going to be the final stretch of scoring coming in. Another good Unite move from Blastoise though, and also Trevenant landing in a good horn leash, but it's not gonna matter at all. Final few kills going in favor of Vilixium. But again, just as we mentioned previously, it's only for some kind of redemption. 812 to 103. Just pure outclass coming in from the side of FS. Literally stomping over Vilixium in this one. However, we must still say that Vilixium securing the first spot in this tournament, they've clearly marked their step. They've clearly shown how solid they as a team are and how well coordinated they always were. But again, some great plays coming in from both of their side. But this is just a third place matchup. A very big congratulations to FS as well on securing the third position in this one. Also getting the MVP for this game on that league, and boy, he did give us an MVP play and MVP performance. And again, we've still got a grand final remaining, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure to stay tuned to the stream and also hit the follow button on all the links that you'll find in the description, including the Instagram and as well as maybe join the Discord server as well. Because if you want to take part in all the upcoming future tournaments, you need to join in the Discord server. Make sure to stay tuned, hit that like button, click on the subscribe button. We will be right back with a grand final because you don't want to miss that whatsoever. It's count five who will be playing. And guess what? Their opponents are going to be Muxa, who basically got one Muxa, and that is to win the tournament. That best of the matchup. We'll be right back.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in.
Welcome back, everyone. I know you've been waiting for this great grand finals. You're watching the Extraction Showdown series, and we are up in the first game of grand finals. It's up against Clown 5, who'll be taking on Team Maqsad. Clown 5 this time around are on the purple side, while Maqsad are on the orange side. And both of these teams are going to go head to head against each other, and it is going to be a great match. And there we go. Some early aggression coming in from Buzzwool. Some decent amount of damage being dealt. Low on that HP. Buzzwool would need to play safe. Has been using the eject button. Was forced out to do that. Pretty slow game going in. No early aggression. Zoroark coming in, trying to steal away all the bees. Would be able to do that. Just a couple of them going in favor of Clown 5 as well. Now, they're running with the Dodrio composition as well as the Lapras into the mix with Venusaur and Blastoise. So you know it's going to be a heavy dive-oriented comp, or it's probably going to be Venusaur playing in with that long range. Lapras, yeah, he's going to survive. I don't think he's going to face any problem. Maybe I've said it way too quickly. Some heal coming in from Eldegoss will be able to save the life of Lapras. Buzzwool not taking that. One berry could be posing a threat to him. Now, both teams are they've just literally left the top side with Blastoise as well as Buzzwool. They've left them open. I love the pick of Hoopa coming in. I love the pick of Hoopa coming in from the side of Maqsad, as he'll be able to quickly go in for those rotations between the lanes. And as soon as I said it, maybe I just jinxed it, because again, that's a pick coming in for the side of Clown 5. They're going in for some quick scoring on towards that top. It's 46 and 23, and Dodrio with a 2 KO streak already. Buzzwool in the meantime on the other side. He's like, I don't care what's happening behind me. I've got this post and I'm going to score there. That's all he was doing. But in the meantime, oh my goodness, Dodrio with a 4 KO streak. Almost a 5, but Venusaur stole it away. There's going to be some quick no scores coming in from Clown 5. 111 to 28. Some early aggression from their side. And my, oh my. What a quick trade from them. And their Blastoise as well as Venusaur are already hitting the level 7, level 8 mark. You know their power strike is going to strike like a truck. Slow bro as well on towards that bottom. They've already lost the top, and it's not even 4 minutes into the game. It's just 3.5 probably at max, if the math is nothing. On the other side, Hoopa taking a chunk of damage. Is just level 6. Would need to play it safe. Slow bro as well. Using that HP on the top side. We're seeing the aggression going in for the side of Maqsad. They should be able to take the tier 1 on that top, but they will probably lose the bottom tier 1. Yep, it's not surviving. 191 and 114. Regieleki now being targeted. Maqsad have decided they really just want to play on the entire opposite lane. They have taken the Regieleki, and they're also stealing away the side Pokemon creeps that spawn up after the tier 1 has been taken down. So very smart maneuver coming in from Zoroark at least. And the Regieleki will be gaining the attention of at least Blastoise and Dodrio for a while. And this should give enough time to the members of Maqsad to take away their own side's Pokemon, farm up, and be able to somehow turn things around in this one, because the level disparity that was way too high previously has been covered up almost entirely. 191 to 114. That's the only difference in the score. Not that high, but Zoroark should be taken down on that top unless he's able to just somehow eject button out of his harmful situation. Yeah, he'll probably be able to survive. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's Dodrio who's chasing him. Yeah, Dodrio should be able to finish him. He tries to go in, dashes backwards. My goodness, Zoro actually wants to go in for that fight. He even uses the Unite move, trying to survive. LD jumping in, Dodrio dodges it, sidesteps his entire combo. Smart move. There was no way Zoroark was surviving that. He was just trying to buy time. Buzzwool should be able to take Dodrio down, maybe. Yeah, he will be able to do that. Koopa, in the meantime, in the Unleashed form, will be bursted down. Lapras gets that ping. And on the other side, Vijay is taken by Zoroark. He's doing a brilliant job at that. Now 198, 139. Glaceon using the Unite move as well. Should be able to take at least one of them down, and they will be first one to fall. And I don't know, I think so Venusaur should survive with the extra shield from the tower, just helping him live for quick few seconds. And Dodrio joining in the fight, punishing the overextension of Glaceon. Slowbro will be able to move backwards. Rupa joining in as well. Venusaur taken down as the Buzzwool went in for a solid rotation from that top. Will be able to take the tier 1 down bottom. Buzzwool was able to get a 3 KO in that one. Dodrio, oh my goodness, that setup was absolutely amazing, but not enough damage to take down those tanky, bulky frontliners. 3 of them just standing like anything. Venusaur now joining in the fight as well. Blastoise was able to take care of Slowbro. Lapras will be joining in the skirmish. LD just trying to poke Zoroark. He should die. There's like everyone chasing him from 5 different directions. Still find the 6th alley to run off. Got a smart maneuver coming in from this guy. He is literally so solid on Zoroark. Actually doing a very solid shot on that. And 270 to 198. So now we are seeing some difference in score coming in favor of Maksad. And this is exactly what we were talking about. The smart move coming in, playing right away in the opposite lane where Clown 5 wanted to play. For the smart game, and Buzzwool, since he already used up his slam, he was just pushed backwards by the surf. And it's Regieleki to probably cause a few extra seconds of distraction. Buzzwool being slowed down, shut down. Regieleki should be taken care of by the next few seconds, but again, this means a good positioning towards Rayquaza pit, and that is exactly where Clown 5 are looking at. Look at so aggressive positioning of Lapras. Also healing himself back to full HP. Now Slowbro will be able to scout him out. Just using the skill to probably push him back, but not taking any kind of map control from them whatsoever, because Buzzwool and Zoroark, they're both so far back. And Glaceon will also be joining in the fight. Lapras is taking some chunk of damage. That should be a good chunk of damage being dealt, but Lapras was able to dodge all of it away. Moving way too far. That's going to be a long range solar beam coming in. Hoopa as well. The Unite moves are going to be super crucial in this fight. Slowbro's Unite move could do everything, but that is going to be the first slam coming in from Buzzwool. The initiation is right there. He jumps in using the Unite move as well. But on the other side, El Negro will also use up his own Unite move as Blastoise was taken down, and that was a very important tool coming in from Clown 5 as Zoroark will be able to just dodge out of everyone's utils. And Buzzwool will be just doubling up his kills. That's 3 people taken out. And that is exactly what you needed. Lapras not gonna survive the burst. Rayquaza assisting them as well. Venusaur will be joining in, trying to go for a last second solar beam. Denied for that. And Rayquaza taken by Maksad. They will be able to solidify their lead. And what a way to move things ahead, move things around. What a smart play coming in from their side. Just one decision making, wherein they decided to play in the exact opposite lane. Knew the fights they needed to take, and the rotation from the top side of Buzzwool coming in, plus Blastoise not being allowed to use his Unite move, deleted even before he could cast it. That is exactly the kind of play you would want to see from a Buzzwool, shutting down a Blastoise faster than you could go in for any kind of setup, and that's 737 and 198. Just 10 more seconds of play, and that's about it. We're not going to see anything after that, as it's going to be the first win going in for the side of Maqsad. Another brilliant move, brilliant performance. And honestly, just looking at their lineup, we knew both of them had kind of same idea. Wherein Zoroark and Dodrio's job were to probably try and jump it towards that back to find out those squishies and take them out. But it was just Legion on the Venusaur who was playing in with the Solar Beam. Lapras, extremely tanky. There's Elde, and there is also Blastoise. But on the other side, Buzzwole entirely countering Obito on that Blastoise, and Ruben just surviving, just sidestepping through all of those utilities. Eskinor doing a very solid job onto that slow bro. And Brophy, my oh my, this is one of the best solo arc that I've seen, especially understanding the mechanics of that Pokemon so very well that he was able to dodge so many utilities. Absolutely mind boggling. Pura as well on the Buzzwool doing a brilliant job. But the MVP is going to go in for suppressor on that Hoopa because he supported the team like no one else. It's really a great performance. But on the other side as well, it was a pretty close game for up until the final stretch mark, wherein after that, we just saw the Rayquaza fight being won by the side of Maksa. That was a great game coming in, but still, we've got two potential games coming in. So make sure to stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because maybe we're going to see a 2-0 win coming in for Maksat, or maybe it's going to be Clown 5 winning the game 2 and forcing a game 3. In order to figure that out, you've got to join us after this one short break. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. By then, we'll be right back.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Extraction Showdown series is coming up to its climax because this is the grand finals. We've already seen the game one being won by Maksad. They have been unbeaten in this entire tournament. Is it going to remain the same, or will Clown 5 change those things? In order to figure that out, why not just quickly jump into the drafting phase for this game number 2? As Lapras will be banned out from one side, Umbreon from the other side. So we have quite a few Pokemons opened up. Especially, in my opinion, they'll try and pick up the slow bro because again, we know how defenders have been prioritized for quite a while. Two of them banned out, third one picked up. But the question is, are they also going to pick up the Leafeon? Maybe, maybe not. Hoopa is still going to remain the priority in the hands of Escanor. We're going to see some good Hoopa plays coming in. Probably it's Suppressor is going to play Hoopa. We'll just have to wait and see if in case they decide to change or not. But on the other side, Slowbro going to be insta-locked. No way they're going to change that along with a Clefable. So locking in their healer as well as their main frontline defender. A good strategy, not revealing too much, but just also sticking to the standards. Now the question is, are we going to see the same Glaceon pick coming in? Is Leafeon going to be entirely ignored? That is probably the case as Brophy picking up the Venusaur along with Ruben's Glaceon. What's going to be an answer? A Blastoise, maybe, or kind of steal away the Buzzwool. Either one of that could work really well for them. And what's best way to counter an EV? Pick up another variation of EV. So Leafeon logged in along with Alolan Ninetales. All right. We know the recent buffs actually got Alolan Ninetales pretty good back in the meta, and that Pokemon was performing brilliantly. But unless we're going to see a speedster pick coming in from the side of Maqsad, I don't think so. Ninetales is going to face any problem, and there's absolutely no speedster. But this one pick should probably be a very solid, tanky, all-rounder kind of pick. And yes, it's going to be the Blastoise. Even though he's up against a Buzzwool, he decides to go for a Blastoise. We'll have to wait and see. I think so. It's not going. It's kind of going to be the Surf and Water Sprout. Maybe that's something that I kind of am guessing. But Leafeon, Alolan Ninetales. Ninetales is just going to stay back and deal constant damage along with those freezes, while Leafeon's just going to jump on the back of Blastoise's opening. So he needs to land in his Unite move. Obito was not able to do that previously in the previous game. And on the back of that one punish, we did see Maqsad winning out their game, taking the Rayquaza in their back pockets moving forward. But is the same thing going to happen? Or are we going to see this exact kind of break in the momentum that was there in my casting right now because of my curve? Are Cloud 5 going to stop Maqsad's win streak and take the game number 2 from them, forcing a game 3? We'll just have to wait and see. Because again, looking at the draft, kind of seems solid, but on the other side as well, with the lock-in of the Trevenant, you know that the front line is going to be absolutely outstanding. For their support, they've got the Hoopa. It's going to be some good heals with those portals. They'll be able to move backwards. There's no Blissey on the other side, so no way to stop them whatsoever. We're going to have to be jumping into the Fierce Sky Ruins, ladies and gentlemen. Potentially the last game, the last match of not just this evening of this tournament, and it's going to be Maqsad on the purple side, taking on Clown 5 on the orange side. Let's see which one of them will actually get the win. Slow, simple maneuvers, nothing out of the ordinary. Leafeon on one side in the jungle, Glaceon on the other. Early scores coming in. The Solar Blade's going to deal a lot of damage, and even to Trevenant, probably half of his HP will be taken down until he's level 6 or 7 maybe. So they've got to be wary of that. And on the other side, this time around, Buzzwool's lane is actually getting a lot more attention than the previous one. They don't want him to farm up as freely as possible. So Cloud5 are understanding where the problems started in the previous game. They know that they cannot leave that top lane unattended. And that's where we'll probably also be seeing some early skirmishes, as yes, in the bottom side, we're going to see the bees being spread between both of them. But on the top side, with the Hoopa portal as well, we're going to see some heals coming in, and both teams are actually going to back off. But on the bottom, we're still seeing Trevenant low on HP, low on 9 days, dealing a lot of damage. Another freeze, no, not it. Glaceon was able to stop him. Venusaur is actually in the jungle on the other one side, though, so just 2 more levels, he's going to hit his power spike. But on the other side, Leafeon already level 6. So pretty fast in those jungle rotations. And we're going to see some contest towards the mid Bs as well. 3 people in the dead bush. Clefable. Somehow his senses were... And the Bs just being spread between both of them. Trevenant It's going to jump back in the fight as well. And that one flank could be everything. But Slowbro actually wants to go in for that chase. Hooper's been taken down and Glacier super low in the edge. And what a solo blade with a eject button combination coming in from Clown5. They find another early opener for themselves and will be focusing on the bottom. Now, the question is the bottom going to survive or not? 30 in the hands of Slowbro, but they respect the damage, they move back. They're not going to force the issue. And also, it's a very smart maneuver from their side because they know how well Maqsad managed their side lanes Pokemon and were able to get that extra farm and were able to farm back in the game. But this time around, Clown5 want to deny those extra few Pokemon, so they did not break the tier 1 on that bottom. And also, they might not have had enough Pokeballs for Eos Energy. I mean, Trevenant just doing Trevenant things. In the meantime, Glaceon, Buzzwool, Venusaur, they're all taking down the Reggie drop. Can Slowbro steal it? That is the question. Answer is absolutely no. Glaceon takes it on the top side as well. We're going to see the fight towards the Regieleki. But yet again, we're seeing the exact same thing that happened in the previous one. Maqsad do not want to take the fight to the members of Clown5 whatsoever. They're all just going to play in the opposite, taking down the tier 1 and now are also moving towards the top to try and defend their tier 1 on the top side. Now can Trevenant, in the hands of Escanor, he can try and steal away those farms because Zoroark was able to do that. He had the mobility. This time around, they don't have any kind of Pokemon that is that mobile. So I think so that extra farm will still land in the side of Clown5. They're not trying to steal it away whatsoever. They've still got a decent lead, but oh my goodness, this death push was something that I did not anticipate. Glaceon using the Unite only to run away as the tier 1 on top is going to fall. So the score is equalized, 121-139. We're still seeing a lot of map presence being shown, this time by Hooper. Can he survive? That is the question. Probably will be taken down. Being chased around towards the other parts of the map where Trevenant will be there to help him out. But oh my, Leafeon, he wants to join in the action, wants some fun. Wants to take them down with the Solar Blades. Blasters in the meantime also taking some damage. That's going to be the freeze coming in. Another great combo from Clown5. On Leaf used up by Trevenant. He's in a freeman setup, but there's absolutely no follow-up for him whatsoever because everyone was just so low on the HP. 195 and 138. Some extra bit of scores coming in there. The combination that's coming in from Slowbro as well as Alola and Ninetales, it is absolutely nightmaric for Maqsad. They're not able to deal away with that knockback as well as the slow and freeze combined. And hence, another Death Bush setup coming in. Blastoise should be scouted out in the bush. That's going to be Leafeon jumping in with the full combination. And that's again Glaceon just deleted. But at the backside, Leafeon was taken down. Venusaur as well. Still surviving with the Giga Drain Metal Lance combination. He can try and go in for that fight. Prolonging it even further. All the tides are turning yet again. Maqsad taking down 4 people. And also take the Regiais. Will probably be able to turn their attention towards the top now. Losing just 1, but getting 4 in return. And they've also got the Unite up on Glaceon. But on the other side, you've got the Slowbros Unite. You've also got the Alolan and Ninetales Unite. Now the question is, who is Slowbro going to mark? That's the main thing. Is he going to mark Buzzwool, Venusaur, or Glaceon maybe? Or is that something they need to focus down on? Because no matter how you look at it, one of them is going to deal a ton of damage. Leafeon in the meantime, oh, this Solar Blade. That's a full 5-man combo. 4 to be specific. Taking down Trevenant as well as Hooper. Both the frontliners taken care of. No one allowed to score any kind of scorings. $229 and 141. That's the score. There's absolutely no difference in the level, though. If anything, we're actually seeing Maqsad there ahead in those levels in that EXP. So anything could happen. I would not solidify the victory coming in from the side of Clown 5 at this moment because things can be turned around. 30 more seconds to work with. Slowly moving forward, slowly creeping ahead. Reggie Steele taken by Leafeon, but on the top side, we're going to see attention being given. Slowbro will be taken down, and this is the worst possible time for him to be taken down because one more second, it's going to be some extra bit of scoring. 241! Buzzwool gets the score, gets the dunk of his lifetime, probably. And after a few more seconds, they'll also get the cue that it's a close battle, but it will be in favor of Maqsad. Blastoise uses the Unite, does not connect onto anyone. Hoop has been taken down. Leafeon, they are going to chase Buzzwool. But look at towards the Rayquaza. Horn Leech again onto 4 people. Trevenant trying to give the setup, but there's no one to support him. Buzzwool will be joining in the fight, but Trevenant is just there trying to buy the time. There's still Slowbro Unite, there's still Leafeon's Unite, but on the other side, you got Glaceon as Buzzwool on that Unite. For Trevenant is just not there. Venusaur is going to be the point of contact, the point of attention. Leafeon jumps in as well, tries to go in for his own combination for Buzzwool. Still trying to fight for his team. Low HP will be shut down. Leafeon gets that shot onto him. Gets a 3K streak. We'll be probably going in for that game 5. 1 more minute remaining. It's a close battle. They need Rayquaza and Leafeon takes it. Does not make any kind of mistake. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to give us a game 5. Unless by some miracle, Cloud5 failed to score any scores in this one. And Blastoise just stops and puts a coffin onto that possibility as well. 497 and 241. We are going to go in the match number 5, and this is the best type of finals that you can even expect. This is the last few skirmish going in. That's about it. We've already seen the winner, 6-7. There's absolutely no way Maqsad can come back from this one, but another good combination coming in, and this is the kind of combo that they wanted to put.
Time's up.
A great game indeed. 6-7, 241. Clown5 not backing down, breaking the momentum, and that is what they needed. Fiora on the Buzzwool this time around, having 6-9 MVP rating. Brophy doing pretty decent job, but it just seemed that in the last fight, it was all sins on the Leafeon. 12-5 with an 88 MVP rating. Joy on the Slowbro. It's mind-boggling, and it's okay, Babu as well. I believe it's Crowley on the Clefable, giving in some decent heals to his team. Obito working really well with the Blastoise, landing in those crucial abilities. Because honestly, this Ninetale draft just worked out wonders for them. Because yes, only 2 kills in the hands of Legion, but 10 assists as well. This combo was absolutely brilliant. Now the question is, how will Maqsad deal with this combo? In order to find that out, guys, make sure to stay tuned, hit that like button and click on the subscribe as well, because we will be right back after this short break to figure out who is going to be the champion of Extraction Showdown series.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Extraction Showdown series. This is the final climax of the tournament. Is it going to be Clown 5 who will come out victorious after forcing the game 3 because they won the previous game number 2? Or will it be Team Maksad who are going to rally to that trophy and to that victory after winning their game 1? We're not quite maintaining the same thing in game 2. We'll just have to wait for game number 3, whose drafts is right in front of us. Slowbro, Umbreon, both of them banned out. And this time around, it is Clown 5 who are back on the purple. So they are giving the respect to Slowbro. But on the other side, Blastoise along with the Hoopa. It's going to be their main frontliner. That's the question. They actually pick up Snorlax. That's quite a pocket pick coming in from their side. And I was not expecting them to actually go for a Snorlax because, again, Trevenant locked in. Lapras locked in on the other side. They've got a very solid frontline coming in. And this time around, it is kind of possible that Lapras is going to play as an attacker. Maybe not. They just got a very solid front line coming in on both of the sides. But the question is, who's going to deal with the Blastoise? Because he could be able to give some amazing setups to his team. And no, we're going to see that from Fura. But on the other side, Ruben locking in the Glaceon yet again. But no Leafeon for Sins. He is playing the Zoroark. And Fura is just going to lock in the Leafeon. That's a very solid draft. But again, it kind of always comes down to how and which team executes this one really well. Because Snorlax could give in some amazing setups, but you know the potential of a Trevenant. With that amount of crowd control that he's got, I think so. In terms of draft, I'm kind of leaning in towards Clown 5. It seems they've kind of won out this draft. Especially by choking in those defenders. But they might have been more than what they could chew. Because yes, Zoroark can deal damage. Yes, Venusaur can deal damage, but is it going to be enough? Because they're so heavily dependent on the setups that are going to be provided by Trevenant. If in case Joy fails onto that one, the entire lineup falls and everything is just going to go and fall into the hands of Maksad. And now that we kind of talk about it, I think Maksad's draft is also pretty solid. Kind of better, maybe. Maybe, again, that's a very big maybe. Totally depends on how well can Fura execute those Solar Blades on that Leafeon. That's going to be the main key. Solar Blades on the Leafeon. But eventually, everything's going to be left for us to see as we jump in the last 10 minutes, 9 minutes 55 to be specific, to find out who will be victorious, who will be the winner of that amazing prize, and who will get the bragging rights. I made a little rhyme out there. Okay, noticed it. But what we're also noticing is the Zoroark is going to be the one who will play in jungle. Snorlax doing Snorlax things. He just wants to go in for the invade. Little does he know, he'll be burst down way too quickly because Clown 5 are ready for that play. Hey, wait a second. He's still alive for some reason. Why is that? Yeah, finally, he's dead. Taken down, buying a few crucial seconds, but trying to give an extra farm. Already level 4 for Zoro. And we're going to see some early scores coming in from Clown 5 as well. A few stacks here and there, but that's about it. Some fights on towards that top. Clefable running backwards quickly. Clifford to be exact. Not towards that bottom, we're seeing Glaceon as well as Snorlax actually pushing back Trevenant and Venusaur. Is playing on towards that side. They're going to be taking some bit of damage from the face. Fura jumping in with the Leaf Blade. Solar Blade trying to get someone, but is not being able to connect that, and that could be a problem. Both the EVs trying to get Venusaur in an awkward position, but he actually just gets the berries and will be able to survive. And Leafeon would quickly jump back for those buff rotations. Want to take those buffs way too quickly, faster than the Zoroark of the opponent, who's now trying to push the bottom side. And that could be problematic, but not as long as Snorlax is there. Just a few extra Pokemons that would actually go in the way of Cloud 5 while on towards that top. If in case Blastoise is not taken care of early on, I think so it's going to pose a lot of problem. But for now, the knockup did come in. Trevenant, could he survive? I think so he could. But on the top, Clefairy did not, as Glaceon was actually able to take Trevenant down, so Zoroark would have to go backwards. Some good picks, and Lapras is going to fall as well, so this round, we're actually seeing the members of Maqsad who are coming out on top and who are winning out on all of those trades. The aggression that we did not see from them in the previous one, at least, as now they'll be getting their crucial evolutions. Level 7 Blastoise. Snorlax still level 6, but on the other side, Venusaur is literally level 5, and even Zoroark has not been able to show a lot of presence being in that jungle position. So unless they're able to hit their power spike, I think it's going to be problematic, and this Leaf Blade is exactly that. Venusaur gets bursted down. A brilliant move, a brilliant maneuver coming in from Leafeon. Mind-boggling play. Honestly, this is the kind of impact the Leafeon always brings on the table with a Solar Blade, with a Leaf Blade. They just have no way to run. But for now, that's exactly going to be the case with Blastoise as well. Or maybe not. Whoa! A second survivability by the Hoopa Portal. Smart move. A very smart move indeed. But 213 and 13 for the difference. How is Clown 5 going to recover from this? That's a question. For some reason, the Snorlax comp is actually working out for them. And also at the back of Fura's Leafeon, they're doing an insane job keeping everyone from Clown 5 at bay. I still think that it could have been kind of better to put Venusaur in the jungle and put Zoroark on that side. Because if you're looking at the other side, it's Snorlax, Blastoise, a very heavy front line. Yes, there's a Leafeon, there's also a Glaceon, but they've got a decent amount of skills to kind of sidestep through that combination, and they're also running in with the eject button, so you know that they will be repositioning quite often. But on the other side now, Lapras also hitting the advantage, but who is going to deal the main damage? That's the question. It's a Solar Beam Venusaur, not even a Giga Drain Pedal Dance, so that's what we probably thought. Hey, here you go. Lapras surfing very fast. Way too fast. He actually used the Unite move, and that's the kind of play that they wanted to go on for with, but Snorlax sleeping right in middle of everyone as they got the knockup as well. Zoroark caught in an awkward position, wants to go in for the chase yet again. Hoopa goes in back for the portal, and that is going to be Unleashed Bomb right in front of them. There's some cool punches being thrown, and Leafeon gets the pick, and Glaceon was able to take Clefairy down, and that is just everyone from Clown 5 falling one after the other. Zoroark and Clefairy would be jumping back in. So the damage not dealt that much. They've only lost their lives. And they were able to take Leafeon down. So that's some extra bit of farm going in for Venusaur, who's now hitting level 10 mark. And he is going to be the key. Glaceon was able to take the Regice, while everyone is now moving towards that top as well. Leafeon joining in. Solar Blade, Leaf Blade, getting some decent amount of damage being done on the Regieleki, easily securing it. There's no contest whatsoever from Clown 5 as they're all focused on taking the Pokemons in their own jungle. They still are not trying to play on the opposite lane. They want to keep the fight going on, and that is exactly what Maqsad want. or not exactly right now, but they're just staying put in their own positions. They do not want to force those fights, they just want to choke Clown 5 down in that jungle, in this entire map, in every single place. Clown 5, they just want to get some kind of pick, they just want some fight. They're moving as a unit, as a full 5-man unit, but a long range spray down coming in. Solar Beam not connecting onto anyone. Knock up Revenant. He needs to go in for the Unite. He actually gets Snorlax in knockout position as Glaceon also uses the Unite move, but Snorlax will be deleted. Horn Leaf even used up. Unite comes in, but Leafeon from the backline wants to get Venus all down, but he survives for now. Solar Blade, Leaf Blade does not connect, but Solar does. But Zoroark on the other side was able to get 2 in that position. Clippable, low in HP. Lapras joining in the fight, slowing down Leafeon. He gets 1 more. But Zoroark joins in the fight, deletes him off the map, and is able to get the redemption that Clown 5 needed. But how are they going to redeem themselves in terms of the score? That is going to be question, a very big one that needs to be answered. 17 and 253. I don't think so. That could be actually cleared up anytime before Rayquaza. And honestly, Glacial needs to get a bit of a farming done because he does not have the Unite. Neither does Leafeon. They both use up the Unite, and they're the main core Pokemons on the side who are going to deal the maximum amount of damage. And Zoroark needs to be kept in check. And there's no one who's able to lock him down. Thanks to Slowbro being taken away as well, but everyone just being pushed backwards, and Clown 5 are respecting. They are giving up on the Reggie for more seconds. Yeah, they will be able to take it. Reggie was reset. Oh my god, that could be a horrendous blunder, as they've lost the positioning towards Rayquaza as well. My oh my, this one mistake, this one move could lose them the match. Snorlax just keeping Lapras and Zoroark at bay. Tier 1 on bot and top both need to be taken care of. Solar Blade on the face, Lapras will move back. They're not focusing on the Rayquaza as of now, so again, it's going to be a situation where we'll probably see a forced fight coming in. But Revenant, he could have got the pick of the lifetime. Oh, but got deleted. No unleash for him whatsoever. And now it's all onto the members of Clown 5 to try and take the Rayquaza down, or maybe just bait a fight. Revenant fighting Leafeon, who's just keeping the distance, just keeping himself in check, and that is going to be Snorlax. Deleted. Is he deleted? Yes, he is. Blastoise gets a massive Unite on people. Glacier and Leafeon join in the fight as well, and 3 of them have fallen. Clown 5 are just taken down one after the other, as even Hooper joined in with the Unleashed form. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Maqsad, even though they missed the Regieleki on that top, but they still want to go in for Rayquaza. Glaceon takes it. And this is the final nail in the coffin. And this is 17 and 253. The score of the game number 3, the finals. What a great way to end things. Maqsad winning this grand finals out, defeating Clown 5, staying undefeated in the tournament, just dropping a map, and that's all. Just dropping one game. You pick up Leafeon, you get the advantage in your team, and even a Snorlax worked out really well. And even though Joy on that Revenant was giving some amazing setups, it all eventually came down to who is going to dish out the main damage, as Legion alone with the Solar Beam just was not able to cut it out. But a great game whatsoever, a great finals, a very entertaining one indeed. Even the third place matchup was amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got the winner, and it's none other than Maqsad. A big congratulations to them, and also to the side of Clown 5 for getting the second position. FS are the ones who will be taking the third place. These are the podium teams. And at the same time, I also want to thank all the other teams who participated in this tournament, and also to our sponsors for making this tournament possible. Good job to everyone in the production, doing an amazing thing. And thank you to everyone out there in the audience. A special thank you to all of you for joining and making and watching this tournament, making it possible. Thank you so much for that. Make sure to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button as well to show your support, and also follow everyone on Instagram. You'll see all the links in the description. Make sure to join the Discord server so maybe next time it's your team we'll be seeing in the finals. This is it from me, Scared Yet. I'll be signing off from the casting desk, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. You all were watching none other than Extraction Showdown series. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for joining in and have a good night.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. 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 Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Fearless. like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I've weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. All my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all.